Hello. Oh, the camera just slightly went a bit weird. Just bring it down a minute. There we go. Right, that's better. So, um, today for Amiga Monday, we are playing Stallone games. Sylvester Stallone games, obviously, because we've already done the Sorry. There we go. Right, because we've already done the Arnie games. We've done all, was it 3, 6, 7 of them, I think it was. And 2, 4, 6, yeah. I've already made the list of what was good and what was not. For those of you who don't remember, the top two were Terminator 2, the arcade game, followed by Predator. I think I then went and gave Terminator 2 Judgment Day the next one. Then it was Total Recall being the midpoint of everything. Then Last Action Hero. Mainly that got put lower because I can see where it's coming from, but it's got some annoying elements, like when you get hit to the ground, you can easily get juggled, and by that I mean hit by loads of people, which means that your health disappears very quickly. So if you don't move out the way, you're basically dead very quickly. And I thought that was a bit kind of cheap. So that kind of pushed it down. And then after that was Red Heat, followed by the Running Man, which was the very last one. So that was the order that we put. Why I put the Arnie games in, and now we've only got 2 Stallone games. So the first one, I think we're going to do it in order. I think we'll do Rambo 3 first, and then we're going to do Cliffhanger next, because Cliffhanger was like a 1990 something game, and Rambo 3 would have been at least late 80s. I think would have been 89, 90. Let me just check I've gone. Yeah, I've got Rambo 3, and then Cliff. Yeah, I do. Okay. So this, I believe, is based on the 8-bits game, I think, possibly. I think it's roughly the same. Let me just update the game name. I'll put the year for it as well. Yeah, 89. Yeah, this looks like the game that's basically been given to every system. Let me just double check, because there is a manual here. Game control. Game user joystick permissions 1 and 2, and the mouse permission 3. Move joystick up and down left right to move Rambo. Press fire to use the current weapon. Press spacebar to bring up the inventory screen. Move the gun sight with the joystick to select an inventory item. Press fire button to activate it, and a game screen will reappear. Rambo's active weapon is shown in the first window below the game screen. Active item is shown in the second window. And then you've got the mouse game, which is gun sights. Either mouse button to fire the tank gun. Holding the mouse button allows for continuous fire. F1 to start the game. Following keys are active during gameplay. F8, F9, and F10. F9 is to pause. And I can turn the music off. How to play. Enemies holding Colonel Troutman in a heavily guarded fort. somewhere in the desolate plains of Afghanistan. An agonizing end imminent. Half a world away, the spy masters play their only card and dispatch one man who can defy the odds and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. The enemy's worst nightmare is about to come. So we start off in the fortress. Rambo breaks into the fort where Troutman's been held prisoner. Stealth is important. The enemy is everywhere. Search the fort, find a colonel and release him. You'll find various items along the way to add to your inventory and accomplish your objective. Then the vehicle compound. The only escape route from the fort is through the enemy's vehicle compound. Neutralize the facility by priming bombs in strategic locations around the compound. Guards are under orders to shoot first and ask questions later. Get to wait in a helicopter and leave the area. And then run for the border. Hijack a sophisticated enemy battle tank in a desperate run for the border with Troutman. You open up the throttle with the gun barrel blazing. An entire army stands between you and freedom. That's basically it, really. Hints and tips. Pause the game to study a tricky situation. Batteries are needed for some items to work. Rubber gloves make you immune to electric shocks. Loud noises attract guards. Use medical kits carefully. An overheated tank gun can seize up and not fire. Okay, so that's some good advice there. See if this will actually run. We can't use F10 to quit because it's a restart or something on the main game. I think what was F10? During play to restart the game to mission 1. Okay. Well, it just quits for us. There's no music at the moment. Give me a moment. That's because the audio cable is still in the Windows 98 box. There we go. Right, volume's increased. Let's get on with it. Was it F1 to start? Yep. Yeah, this feels very much like they did this for all the, Sorry, I keep saying this. But yeah, if you play the ZX Spectrum version, it's exactly the same. That. I think in the ZX Spectrum version it was, oh no. I thought it was like a projectile thing that was silent, but I think it's when you get the gun. Ooh. Yeah, so we'll play this, and then partway through, I'm going to announce Mados, which is the new event that I'm starting. And it's basically playing Windows 3.1 games the entirety of May, which you'll have heard me talking about last week, but I'm trying to push it for this week. Wonder whether so can you not open the boxes? Oh shit! I've gone through someone's line of sight. And the boxes are just there for extra, like additional, obstacles. Oh, there's arrows. There's a battery. More arrows. Oh, I've only got... Okay, I can go up to 99, but no more. So there's no point in me getting more arrows. Jesus, they're all after you. What's this? Mine detector. Nothing else here. These rooms have got nothing in them. Oh, there's a button there. That's what it looks like. Oh, there's a door there. Didn't see that. There's nothing else in here. There's a door over there. The thing is with this is the door's easy to miss. And there's no point me getting that anyway because I've already got loads of arrows. Let's see if I can switch this to this. Wow, those arrows are very slow. Key. I'd like to find some health because I'm very low on it. And I see health right below me. Question is there a duel? Oh, fuck. Thought it was a gun again. And that's the duel. Considering I'm almost dead, touch would have not done too badly. Hey, back to normal. That was lucky. Okay, I don't know what that is. IR goggles, which need batteries for. Well, the mine detector might need batteries, but apparently not. A glue tube. Maybe it's for dark areas. This will be the door that I need the key to see what's on the next bit. Grab some arrows, might as well. Whoa. Try to get out of here quickly. I have no idea where I'm going, but I'm assuming that's the point. Got hit by the bullet. How big is this compound? Oops. Not seen any doors unless I've missed one, which is very easy to do with the yellow walls here. What the? Bin kill is a fucking mine. Well, at least I know how to get out now. So remember rightly, this top bit really doesn't do anything, I don't think. I was on knife for a second then. Okay, I think we just go straight up first to get the first aid. Oh, I also need the key. First stage. Oh, fuck. There's the glow stick. I need to come out of there. Oh, there's another first aid. Be useful. What's that? Silencer. That's interesting. So it looks like I can get a machine gun. I think maybe I have to go left. Get the key. Okay, I've kind of forgotten where I'm supposed to be going. Let's see if I can work it out. Maybe I just need to go through where that guard is first. Some arrows that'll prove useful. there's a key. Key was like in the bottom right. Wait a minute. Because it was in the one of the rooms where it's in the bottom right corner. But I don't remember where. Oh, there, stop water. It's playing one of the first of the 2 Stallone games. Just messed up somewhere because there's a key and I can't quite figure out where it was. There's more arrows. And it's up here. There's the button. There's the key. I wonder whether the bottom reveals the key. Right, okay. Gotta go back now. was hoping not to use that very quickly, but fortunately. I think the IR goggles are down here. I don't know if I'll need them, but I'll have to see. There we go. Get for the fucking no. Oops. Right, through the door. Oh, for fuck's sake. The alarm gets before I get killed by a mine this time. Or get killed by everybody else. Really not doing well at this point. Nope. Oh, it gets tricky. Right. Key is I need to go up first, not ignore it. Oh, not this way. Oh, it's up here, isn't it? I'm being idiots. Because if I go down here, bet there won't be the key there. Let's check. Oh, it is. So what does the button do? I'll press the button anyway, but it might be something that I've not thought of. I don't have first aid kit yet. Hello there, Litwarsky. Right, let's use this. Oops. And this is another first aid. You know what's going on. We are 103, cool, I've got 30 minutes. 30 minutes to see how far I can get with this. I do the Mado's announcement and then move on to Cliffhanger. Rose. Right, I wonder how many mines there are here. I don't I don't even have the mine detector, and that's why I'm dead. So I think I need 2 batteries. I don't remember what was up this way. If they actually did go this way. Oh, it's here. Okay. Is it a shortcut or... I don't think it is. I think it just leads nowhere. This is one of those games you're gonna have to map just to find everything. Yeah, because this had nothing in, didn't it? Yeah, nothing. You know, I wonder. Retro Remix, which was a site that was part of. See if I can put a pause in this. Is it F9? Yeah. Excuse me. Retro Remix, which was one of the indie gaming sites that I used to go on. Basically, people who would get together and remake old games. There was two games that were made, one called Mini Feud and one called Mini Saboteur, and it was basically the entire map or Saboteur or Feud, where you can see everybody moving around, and you could just, you know, go wherever you need to. This game I can see being like a remake like that. That'd be interesting. I mean, you could argue you could see, or you could argue you'd be able to see all the items, and I could see the point of that. But it'd be interesting to see it anyway. That's interesting. The music, oh, the sound effects are bugged out. Oh, that's why the sound effects are bugged out. There we go. So I pressed F8 and that fiddles with the sound effects. Ah, damn it. Right, give me a sec, I'll be back in a minute. Hello there, Geeky Chappy. Right, I was going to play this until past, but I've got a, yeah, it's kind of pissing me off now. The game is okay. I think it needs, it's one of those ones where you have to kind of map it. And if I'm going to play it again, I will remember and get the mapping tools out, and we can map it all out, or I can map it all out, and it'll probably make it a bit easier for me to complete it. Yeah, it's not a horrible game. In comparison to First Blood Part 2, which was the other game, which obviously I'm not playing today because it's not on Amiga. Problem is those two are two very different games anyway, so I couldn't really compare them. And we didn't get a Rambo First Blood Part 1, we only got these two. So, yeah, that's not so bad. Right, before we move on to the next game in the set, I'm going to do an announcement, and that is for Meadows, which is happening this May. On the 2nd, I don't know why I'm looking at my camera, you can't see me anyway. I will be basically doing a month long, as I've already said to you all, streaming Windows 3.1 games, because you already know that I've got a 486. It's got DOS, so we've mostly played DOS on there. I don't think we've actually played any Windows games on it. I think I've showed off Castle of the Winds, but that was about it. But the main game I decided, because I downloaded something called ExoWin. It's like a library. We can have a look at that in a minute. I like a library of Windows games, and I came across Pissed, which is basically a parody of Myst. And there've been a few parody games. This one by Para Interactive, I think it was called. I tested the game this weekend. It loads fine, and I think it's a bit slow just because it's a 486, but it'll be interesting to see how that works. So I will be doing that game on a Tuesday and a Sunday. On Friday is going to be just random games like Ski Free or Rodents Revenge. You know, something small and quick, not like massive or anything like that. So it just means I can split the kind of days up. And now we've still got Amiga Monday. That's non-negotiable. So that in it, the good thing about Amiga Monday is I can sort of split the, you know, so we've got something different than Mados. So this is a bit like how I do December. I do like rest of the days of DOS stuff, and then I have Amiga still available for stuff like, you know, Amiga, just to break everything up. Sorry. Plus we got loads to go through on the Amiga anyway, so it's not like I'm out of content for that. But yeah, that's starting on the 2nd of May. If you want to participate in Mados, the only thing I request is play Windows 3 games throughout May, to put Mados in your stream title, and see if you can tag it for Mados as well. You know, the stream has tags. So if you can do that, that'd be great, because it means that if I go and raid, first thing we're going to look for is Mados and see if anybody's streaming it, and then I can raid over like we do with December. But yeah, that is basically the announcement. Hopefully look forward to seeing you there. And I'm partially tempted to take this, I'm just going to flash it in a minute. This image here, I'm going to see if I can get it on a t-shirt. I do remember on December, I think it was Fractal Mind Mike went through Redbubble and stuff, and then we found out people were not other like scammy type of t-shirt places were basically ripping off the t-shirt design. So I'm gonna be careful with that. Or maybe I could just make a one-off now, and maybe release the t-shirts later if I find a place that doesn't allow that sort of thing. I don't know what the best way to do that is. So yeah, but yeah, that's the announcement basically. I've lost my train of thought. But yeah, that's it. Oh, whilst we're here, yeah, sorry, whilst doing this, I did say we'll have a look at so ExoWin. Let me just see if I can get a window capture. I don't know how well this is going to work. It's not showing anything, is it? I'm trying to show Launchbox. That's weird. Doesn't like Launchbox. Give me 1 sec. See if I'll do. Where's monitor capture? Display capture, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, done. So this is us. Hopefully this will work. Oh, weird. Okay. This does not like Launchbox. Let me try one more thing. If it doesn't work, well, I'll just let you know what's on the games anyway that I found on Launchbox. No, it doesn't like it, does it? That's weird. And this is what it gives me when I kind of go on window mode. Nothing. You can see my mouse moving around, but nothing else. Okay, fair enough. Right. So just looking through some of the games, you'll have to sort of listen to what I'm saying. I found some interesting ones. So there's a version of Degeneration on Windows 3.1. From the same company that did Pissed, they've also done parodies of Star Wars and X-Files. What else did I find? There was a Legend of Kyrandi, I think it was. Scroll up. There's some pinball titles. Action Spitfire, which is a historical conflict thing. There's a few activity makers. Where's the Kyrandia one? There's Atmosphere. So if you remember the board game, you can get like a Windows 3.1 version of that. That could be interesting, but I didn't go for that in the end. I don't know how long that plays. I could play that as a Friday stream. I don't know. Because I kind of wanted something smaller than that. But I suppose we could do it for a Friday stream. There we go. Betrayal in Antara. That's what it is. That's part of the Condor series. That's what it is, not Kyrandia. Something called Blue Heat. The case of the Covergirl murders. Mature single player. I don't think Twitch will allow me to play that one. It looks like an FMV title. I might play that one off stream and see how dodgy it is. And then maybe we can consider that for another Mado's year. Cats, Catfight, Castle of Winds, Chessmaster, chips challenge. But I think that comes with Microsoft Entertainment Pack anyway. There's a complete mouse, which I've got the comic of. And you can see like a comic version on Windows 3.1. But that's not a game really. It's just something that's popped up. There's the interactive collection of The Crow. Yeah, there is. I want to show you, but Launchbox won't show me the screen, so I can't. In fact, to tell you what, I'll see if I can find it. Let's see if Moby Games has it. No, it's not Atmosphere, is it? It's Atmosphere is how do you spell it? It's not for the America. Oh, that's it. That's Mosphere. For the Americans, I think you come under Nightmare with an N. Atmosphere, the third dimension. I'll put this in chat so you can see what it looks like. There you go. So at least then you can see what I'm talking about and not like have to kind of get a bit too bored. Oh god. Backstreet Boys Puzzles in Motion is on here. God, that's about the same year. So that came out did it say what? Yeah, 1999 for Windows 3. Really? Okay. Got Gettysburg Battlegrounds. I think that's not going to be the most interesting one. Bermuda Syndrome. I'll show you the Big Blue. Is it Big Blue? The one that I said that was a bit weird looking. Blue Heat, that's it. Yeah, it is an adult game. I think some of these pictures are tasteful. So I'm not going to get told off by Twitch for showing this. I'll put the link in chat so you can have a look. So this is the link to Blue Heat. But you can see it's got that kind of FMV style to it. Atmosphere looked cool though. I would have got that at the time at my local store sold it. I could, like I said, I could play it on the Friday. Or we could have a look at it. Because if it's a board game, it shouldn't be that long to go through. Carmen San Diego World Detective. Something called Castle Explorer. What's this? Is this the one that ended up being in... Oh, shit. You remember on... at Microsoft Encarta, they had that little game that you could go through and answer questions. This looks very much like this. Called Cast Explorer. I'll put that in chat. It's timed, isn't it? Like an hour. I don't remember. I've never played the game. I know of the game. I'm assuming it might be timed. So we could play a bit of Castle Explorer. Congo. Is that the one that's the same as the Saturn version? No, it's not. Okay, so I was playing the Sega Saturn version of Congo, and it's a first-person shooter. But this one that's here, Congo being, you know, the film with Tim Curry and his dodgy accents. The one with the Michael Crichton book, the one about the Amy, the gorilla that they had this, she had this arm on that could talk. Basically, they could tell what she was saying, but ended up being these diamonds or something, and these killer gorillas in there. You know what I mean when I show you it. That could be a game that we might play. I don't know. I think that's a long-winded game, though. That's the one. This and that. So there's this one. Yeah, Bruce Campbell's in it as well. I think isn't it like the husband? He starts at the beginning, he ends up being killed or something. Yeah, like I said, there's Degeneration. There's a version of Laura Bell of it in here. Oh, there's a nice shoot 'em up called Dagger's Rage. Dark Sea 2 have already got installed, but that can wait for another day. Diamonds 3D. The breakout variant, that looks like a nice one. It's like it looks like Blockout as it's going through this way, but I'll show that one up. What was that one? Diamonds 3D. Yeah, so there's definitely a load of interesting games for Windows 3.1. Don't definitely have to have a go at. I'm not going to go through all this because you can't see what I'm looking at, so it's not totally fair. I'm just trying to pick out some good ones. If I can get Launchbox to actually show on stream, I will do. I'm just giving you the links to the ones that I can see so that you can all have a look. You're not totally kind of out of what I'm seeing. Fate of the Star Lords. Not quite sure what that looks like it's going to be. Fox Hunt. That looks dodge. It is teen though. I think it's an FMV one. But yeah. So yeah, that's coming up on I will. That's coming up on, like I said, May. I will have a look at what we can do on Fridays. I'll definitely have a look at Atmosphere. I think we should do that one as a Friday game. I'll do some entertainment pack stuff. Do a bit of Chips Challenge, and I'll try and find some other shorter games as well. Diamonds 3D looks good to play for a bit. Castle Explorer I think is a good one for a Friday. So yeah, I think we've got a few bits and pieces there to keep us going. Right. I've lost my train of thought again. Right, so the next one is, we get back to this, play a bit Cliffhanger. See if I can find the instructions to this, if there is any. There's no manual. Great. So I remember playing this last time, it wasn't the best. 94 this came out. A treasury jet load with $100 million is headed for San Francisco. Evil terrorist Quaylen and his band of henchmen pull alongside the treasury jet. But an FBI agent on the treasury jet shoots at Quaylen's plane, damaging the controls. The plane crashes into the high crags of the Rocky Mountains. The terrorists survive and send out a fake Mayday message, which is picked up at the local ranger station. Even how veteran rescue climbers go off in search of the hikers. If I remember rightly, the main bad guy is played by the guy from Third Rock from the Sun. What's his name? He was known. One of the early films I remember him in was Harry and the Hendersons, because he played the dad. That's it, John Lithgow. This one's going to be pixel perfect. Shit. Wonder how long it is before I get sick of this. I know I can get a certain distance and it's not very far, but I can definitely get past that that jump that we've messed up on. There we go. Remember rightly, all you got to do is stand here and it increases your health. Never seen the movie actually, as I'm not a Stallone fan, but I do remember the trailer. I think the film was okay. It's this bit I'm not sure about. Do I jump over this or no? Because that's clearly not possible. Unless it's something to do with the rope, but I don't know what the... So you get boots. And that's about as far as I managed to get with this game. Because I'm not quite sure how to go to proceed after the bit with the rope. Right, give me a sec. Just having a quick look at the magazines, because sometimes it'll usually tell you how to play the game. This one got 30%. 18 for Amiga format. Amiga Joker 29. You're in time for cliffhanger, yep, you are. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going wrong with something.
Amiga_gamer says, yo Mick, I'm not so smart, you teach me to fight. Okay Rock, you wanna fight? You gotta be fast, you're gonna eat lightning and you're gonna crap thunder, you gonna chase this chicken round the yard cluck 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 clucky clucky cluck cluck. Yo Mick, I ain't so good with chickens. Adrian, Paulie, yo Paulie,
Yeah, it doesn't quite do the Adrian. I think we'll have to. I think there's a way of doing it. I can't remember how to make it do the whole bit. There is a way of doing it. I can't remember how though. Yeah, pretty much. I agree with that. Just. Yeah, I agree with that. Just having a quick look at, what was it, Amiga Power about this. No, they've not given me anything. I don't know. Right, I'll just have to work it out, I suppose. BTS is smarter than Rocky. Right, apologies. I was trying to find some information on this. I can't find a manual. Because I can only get to one part. I'm not quite sure how to go past it. One of the games that's so bad it makes me last until my sides hurt. Ghost Battle is the other one. Yeah, so I started off by playing Rambo 3, and that's okay actually as a game. I wonder why Stallone games, more Stallone games didn't actually come out. Because Arnie's got 7. So I don't understand how Stallone couldn't get more games out. I mean, not himself, but just, you know, the licenses for it. Especially considering that, what did we get? I think the NES got Rocky. I don't know if the Spectrum did. We also got, Rambo First Blood. Trying to think what other games we got. Judge Dredd, but that wasn't for the Amiga. The Judge Dredd that came out was the Virgin one. You're up to as wide as you can jump, and it always puts you back at the start of the level. It's the next platform with the trolling nest. Yeah, the way to jump that is you've got to get right to the edge, and you've got to keep the up, the jump, which is pushing up. For as long as you can usually make it. This is for the first 2 jumps. It's this jump here that's the pain. I don't understand what the boots are, and this here makes me think that the rope has got something to do with it, but you can't kind of grab hold of it, so I don't understand what's going on here, unless this is the troll. And I've got to jump this way. Right, let's see if we can do this. Oh, for fuck's sake. Loosen the joystick a bit. I can hang to the rope, but that's the problem. You would have thought holding down the fire button or something, but check Amiga long plays. Do I jump up to it or do I drop down to it? Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm trying to avoid looking at the long play if I can, but... It drops down, gets the boots to the floor, jumps up vertically and grabs it. See if we can do that. So drop down, grab the boots. Aha! Right, I see. So when you go up, you can't. If you hold down the up, it won't grab it. So if I just do up, come on. I just did it before. Something like I had to not. Doesn't keep it for longer. Shit, I wonder whether those boots are one. I think those boots are one thingy. One chance. Because I couldn't grab hold of it again. Boots do, it seems stupid. Yeah. Sit down. Okay, something weird going on. I got it last time. There we go. Get across before I mess up again. There was something about me not holding on to the up part, I think, was a thing. I don't know. I've done it now, so fuck it. What we're gonna get this time. Terrible collision detection, I guess. Was watching Last Ninja last night. Forgot how dreadful games used to be. I'm tempted to play that at some point. Maybe do like a ninja game theme. I'll do some before I do it, I'll definitely do some trying to think now. Cover this stuff before I do it. Because with the ninja stuff on Amiga, there's a lot of games. Oh, for fuck off. Because the first time I played Last Ninja stuff was I had Fist of Fury compilation on a ZX Spectrum, and that included, I think it was Last Ninja 2. I mean, I enjoyed the thought, well, not the thought of it. I do enjoy the style of Last Ninja. It doesn't have that nice kind of. It does have that nice kind of adventure game feel to it. I think it's just a bit too precise. Great concept, not poor execution, and the music's really good too. I think you just got to put up with that sort of thing. Way. Oh look, guess what's coming up? At least we managed to get that, get on that quite quick. I wonder whether it's you've got to jump up at a specific spot. That could be the reason for that. Okay, into this section. Ooh, that's not fun. Jesus. That's a big fuck you from the developers. The fuck are you supposed to dodge all this? One more hit and I'm dead. Right, 2 more hits then. Well, thank you, devs. I'm not done with it, don't worry, I'm just having a drink. Oops. Hang on. Bit better. Pretty sure I didn't go right, but I must have done. No, I didn't keep the up for too long. That's my fault. Oh. There's no point going with it. I suppose the only one is to avoid this snow, but it's just no point. No, careful. Right, up to the middle finger from the devs level. Sorry, I don't mean to rude devs, but having random falling blocks on a level like this is a bit mean. I understand you don't have much time sometimes, but that's just inexcusable. I might have to wait. No. For fuck's sake. Wait, what? Do I die? No, wow. I don't die from death, but, sorry, don't die from falling, but, everything else is killing me. Why did I go wrong on that one? Maybe I should have gone further right, possibly? Problem is like you can get too complacent with not remembering to keep the jump across chasms like that. Fuck off. I might as well just kill myself on this one because just there's no way that I'm gonna survive. Just go for another round later. Oh shit, I forgot it's right, I'll start this again. There we go. With a few tweaks, this could have been a reasonable platform exploration game. Yeah, possibly. Maybe that's what they were going with, but possibly they just didn't have time. Because that's what sometimes usually happens. You know, when they have like tight schedules and stuff. Because some idiot in marketing is just like, no, we need it out for this Christmas year or just after the film. And it's just like, I get it, but if it needs the time, it needs the time. This way. Oops. Well, for those of you still here, don't forget I've got new channel points up. So you can, there's a lucky dip for Amiga and Mega Drive games. Just a little fun thing. It's nothing nothing that I gotta do. Oops. It'll cost you about 10 channel points. I knew that was gonna happen. Possible unlucky dip with much of the Amiga library. I have tried to balance it with some good games, but I've also put some shit games in there as well. Fucking hell. So with the joystick. Right. Shit. That's him dead. Yep. Uh-huh. It's up here. Oh, come on. Right, I'm going to put myself into lucky dip just to show you all anyway. So we've got the Amiga one.
Congratulations Namcos. You have picked out Shinobi.
See, that's not a bad one on the Amiga. And then I've got Mega Drive.
Congratulations Namcos. You have picked out D&D, Warriors of the Eternal Sun.
The Last Shinobi. Oh, The Last Ninja, I see what you mean, yeah. Yep, yeah, I got it. Sorry, it's my fault. It's one of the Danes. I'm sorry, slowing down. All the good ones are gone. Oh, it's fine. It's a Monday. Now, here's an interesting thought. So at the bottom there it says degree C. And I think it goes down if you stand around or if you're too high up. Yeah, see it's starting to drop now as I'm not moving around. Now, in order for me to get health, obviously I've got to stand in the fire, but it costs money. So I'm wondering whether he's burning the money to stay alive. I mean, I suppose that's a nice feature of this, the idea that you're on a cliff in the cold, obviously. So standing around is not a good idea. Oh, I was having a good run then. Oh, for fuck's sake. Unless it's the second stack I've got to jump off. I don't know. Oh, fuck. Two more hits, one more hit. Well, we're on 2:23, so I can have another go at this, and then I think we're going to call it for tonight. I know, yeah, it's not 2.5 hours, it's not too bad. I've done 2 games in. Unless somebody wants me to.
Congratulations, Geeky Chappy. You have picked out Alien Breed.
Ah, good pick. Unless somebody wants to suggest another game so we can play for a bit longer, I don't mind too much. But obviously we've run out of Stallone games. I think it's kind of obvious which one's going to be the favourite out of the 2. If you're not sure, I'd probably put Rambo 3 as the better one. Imagine if the lucky dip giving you cliffhanger. Well, I'm not going to say anything. I did say there were some shit games in there, but I'm not going to tell you which ones. Oh. Okay. I think here might do better. Nope. Oh, no. Fuck off. So I did better that time round. Oh, piss off with the fucking random shit. Right. Let's see if I can make it. Is that actually possible to do? Because I don't think it is. It might be. I just need to be not hit. I think that's the issue. No, that does not look possible to do at all. Gotta be kidding me, haven't you? That's gonna be very pixel perfect. Or it's just not possible. One of the two. No. Oh. Right, not continuing that one. Jesus. At least, thank you very much to Amiga Gamer. At least I managed to get past that rope thing. But that cliff fall thing with the really big gap, that's just, yeah. I might see if it's possible through, what's the, long play and see how they did it. But, yeah, I'm done with that for now. What I can do is I can do one last game, and then yeah, I can do one last game and then we can move on for tonight. Well, finish for tonight. So does anybody have any suggestions? You can either use the I think you still have channel points available. Yeah, still okay requesting channel points, or just suggest it in chat, one of the two. If not, I'll find something. Or I could just play the one that Geeky Chappy came up with. I mean, the whole point of Lucky Dip was more like, if you've ever been to Mr. CJ's channel and he's got that tuck shop thing, it was just a random thing to put in. Fun thing to put in. It wasn't like a, I've got to play this game kind of. I'm wondering if I've got one game actually I did ask someone about. I think Spider-Man was playing it. And I've seen other people play it. I think it was Pacific. No, I don't. I'll have to pick it up for next time. It was the one where you're on an oil rig. Yeah, for 10 points each, I'm playing a lot of random games. Yeah. Is it Pacific Island something? Let me just see if I can find out what it was. I think I'll put it in Discord. It's a reminder to pick up. Persian Gulf Inferno, that was the game. And I put it in the wrong one. It was the one Amiga games to get, not. Just, hang on, let me just take this off. Sorry. There we go. Delete that message. It's like bargain bin Metal Gear Solid reduced during the Iraqi War. Controversial at the time, yeah. I'll have to play that game at some point just to, because it looks kind of interesting as a kind of game. I mean, we had a lot of Iraqi War stuff. Oh, I say a lot of it. We had a few. One of the most famous ones, if you remember, was Desert Strike, which I think was part of that. That's the one most people are known as is part of the Iraqi War stuff. Right, I want something quick and simple. Nothing too... You know what? I've not played this in a while. So somebody suggested anything? Hello there, Antaeus. Yeah, if I remember rightly, Amiga Gamer really wanted to see the cliffhanger. Oh, this is just... I can't go back. Stupid. Right, I need to keep at the bomb. Turns out TTS doesn't say Adrian very well, so wasted 1000. Much cliffhanger now and that'll do. Imagine how I feel. Yeah, cliffhanger's not the best. Very like the SFX. Oh, sick, I'm using the joystick. What, cliffhanger? When he came in, I played his favourite Amiga and oh, yeah, of course. Hate the crusher here. Never be sure when it's going up and down, but I think that's the point. For the 8-bit versions of useless games, more fiddling with those versions. This one I'm so with sometimes. I think on these ones I prefer this one. I think I have played the 8-bit version of this and it's okay. I just like this one better. In fact, I will play a bit of that actually. think I'm going to make this the last game as well. And to be fair, I think I've enjoyed the Arnie night better than I actually enjoyed the Stallone night. But I suppose it's a bit different because it's with the Arnie stuff. There's a lot more games anyway. This part I liked, the way that they, fuck's sake. Arnie had the better films. Yeah. I mean, Stallone had some good ones. Lockup was pretty good. The visuals of Judge Dredd was good. Stallone films where he goes to prison. Lockup was a good one, I think. Tango and Cash. I don't think anybody disagrees with that one. I'll catch up with chat in a minute. Oh, I'm doing quite well. Was Escape Plan the recent one with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Oh shit. Oh. I don't like this weapon, it's a bit shit. That's actually doing pretty well then. Usually I can't get past this offer. Usually I can't get past the second level. Let's see what's been said. I had a lot of Houston on Specky 664. I think I got introduced to Houston a bit more on the 16 bits. Right, Arnie classical music game, I'll be back. Yeah, it was right, okay. Bunch of cheaper sequels. Must have been bombed in the box office too, because they regularly show up in the middle of the night on the great movies and Pig TV. Not exactly premium end of Freeview. Let's have a, hang on, let me have a quick look at because there's stuff that Stallone's done that you go, oh wait, I do remember him in that. So, Death Race 2000 he was in. He was one of the racers. Apparently he was an uncredited person in Cannonball. Everybody knows about the Rocky series. Nighthawks is a good one. That's where it's a cop and it's up against who's the bad guy? The bad guy's, you know, that classic British well-spoken person. Not Lindsay Wagner. Oh, it's Rutger Hauer, I think, is the main bad guy. So that's a good one if you want to watch a Stallone film. Escape to Victory was okay. Cobra was okay. Lock Up, right. So, Lock Up was... trying to think of a quick synopsis. I think he's a prisoner, but he winds up in a different prison for some reason, and I can't remember why. There we go. A quick synopsis. With only 6 months left off his sentence, inmate Frank Leone, which is Stallone's character, is transferred from a minimum security prison to a maximum security prison by a vindictive warden. So yes, that's okay. Tango and Cash. Like I said, I don't think anybody has an issue with that one. Oscar is awful. Stop on and Mum Will Shoot is like a really piss poor kindergarten cop. Cliffhanger was a good film. Demolition Man was pretty good. Specialist I don't remember. Judge Dredd was visually okay. Assassins I don't remember much of. Daylight I think was the one where he's... yeah, Daylight was okay. Copland I've heard good things about. And then he did that remake of Get Carter. Not seeing that. That's generally most of his, he's done other stuff as well, but the ones I've just listed are the ones that are his heyday, as it were. I played it first time round and I did pretty well. Second time round I screwed up. Right, so that's a crap weapon as well, pretty much. Well, there we go. At least I got a higher score. I need to play this on Ant Shimmer, but it's top 3. I'll have a quick go. Maybe after this. Right. Okay, thanks everybody for popping in. It's been a good stream, and finally got rid of now the Arnie games and the Stallone games. I think. Oh, next week obviously we're not doing stuff. So let me give you my schedule. Take the music off. Where am I going? Where's my schedule? There we go. So I will be back tomorrow with Pool of Radiance, which is a Dungeons and Dragons game on the 486. That's a real 486, by the way, for those of you that don't know. Then Friday we'll be looking at Blade Runner. So I did an extra stream on Saturday just to push the story on. I'm now on Act 4, I believe, so I should finish that by Friday. If not, then I'll put another stream on Saturday. I can get that done. Thanks for the stream, no problem there, Geeky Chappy. And then Sunday we'll be continuing on with, let me just double check I am right on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday we'll be continuing on with Rex Blade, The Apocalypse. I've got a funny feeling we might be on the end of the first episode. Judging by the you can get the text of the questions and stuff in the no, that's the logs I think in the game, but it looks like we're on the end point. And for those of you that don't know, it's a weird kind of FPS where you can actually answer questions related to biology and chemistry and stuff. It's kind of weird. And then on, I think next Monday, we are still on Amiga Monday, which is fine. So I will be going back to cover discs for the first half, and then I'm going to see if I can get my head into getting back onto Wasted Dreams, because we do need to finish that. And then I can move on properly for another long-winded game at some point. I think that Litwarski suggested some. I need to find out which one that one was, so that when we finally finish Wasted Dreams, I can move on to that. You wanted us to be in suspense and definitely return for the next stream. You should have ended on a cliffhanger. Thank you, Amiga Gamer. Right, and then the Tuesday after, just as a reminder, we will be doing, and this is in case, I think either Antaeus misheard what I said yesterday or was kidding around, I'm not sure which. Tuesday we start, next week Tuesday we start Mado's, which is specifically Pissed, which is the piss take or parody of Myst on the 486. And just to reiterate, if you want to take part in that, play Windows 3.1 games in May and stick the tag and title as Mados. You can put everything. So I put like Mados first and then put the game in, just so that I can find you. If I finish off streaming and I want to find another Mados person, it just makes it easier to find. Didn't I say? Yeah, that's what I was wondering whether because I said two Mados, but I don't know whether because I spoke it too fast, you kind of didn't get it. Windows 3.1 is Rotten Tomatoes, but I'm on Windows 3.11, so that's it's a slightly better one. Tomatoes, but yeah, I see what you mean. Tomatoes. Yeah, that's why I used Mados for streamers, because it was a take on Windows for work groups, and Windows 3 officially came out. I think it was released to manufacturing mid-May in 1990, I believe it came out. So yeah, I've recreated all this in Inkscape. I drew over the Windows sign. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that smaller and make that as an emote, the Windows logo. And the Mados thing, if you look fairly closely, you can see the the shadowing, and I've copied that as well. The emboss was quite easy, because when I looked at the other way, all it was just like a rectangle with a certain colour, another rectangle with a certain colour, just slightly out of. So like if you've got one line and one line, so it's basically sitting like this. Oh, you can't see, sorry. So it's basically sitting like this, like all the way around, in a square. So just wanna, I think it's like, it sort of like sits kind of like this kind of thing. But that's how you get that kind of embossed look. And then with the back, I think what I did was, I made a triangle so you can get the sort of button effect. And then one side was darker than the other one, and it's fine, I got that. We should have Sword Timber. Sword Timber. Not quite sure. I'm assuming that's a MSX machine. No, I will show you what it is. It's a parody of Myst. I'll put it in chat so you can see what it is. There we go. Similar to MSX rubbish games. Yeah, I'm just having a look at it now. Home computer launched by Sword Computer Corporation 82. Primarily the Sword M5 competed in the Japanese home computer market. It was also sold as the CGL M5 in the United Kingdom by Computer Games Limited, and was reasonably popular in Czechoslovakia, where the M5 stood as one of the first affordable computers to the general public. So it's mostly a Japanese one, but we did have it over here. Similar to the ZX Spectrum. Okay, fair enough. Hey, look, I've never heard of it, so it's good for me to have a look and see what you mean. So that if you pull something like that again, and I know what you're talking about. And to be fair, I was going to be fair, some things on in September, it's not, it's December that I'm getting confused with. Um, right now, Antaeus. Right, okay. Fine, hang on. Moby games. Oh no, because I've specifically said Moby games. Wikipedia, is that okay for you? There, try that. First computer I could think of to shoehorn into a month. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if it's trying to come up with something a bit catchy, like December kind of works. The weird thing is, when I was trying to come up with something, I'm pretty sure I'd heard of Mados somewhere. Maybe I read it in an article somewhere that somebody said, hey, it's Mados as a joke. But I couldn't find the article again. And there's nothing on YouTube, so I'm definitely not stepping on anybody's toes, so, you know. Right, hopefully that link is okay for you there, Antaeus. If not, I'm not quite sure. Or if not, just look up Pissed. But it's basically a parody. From what I could see from I'd like to show you all Launchbox, where I've got my my library, which is the ExoWin, similar to the Exodus project. And they do have, that same company has parodies of Star Wars and the X-Files. I'm going through some of the games. There was some other parody stuff that was in there. I think that kind of era had a lot of parody things, because I think there was some on Windows 95 as well. But it kind of stopped a bit after that. What was the other parody stuff that people know about? Wasn't it the Windows spelt with a Z? That was one. And didn't someone do a parody of the Friends Windows 95 marketing thing? It's somewhat weird like that. Anyway, I hope you're all down to fun anyway. So like I said, I'm back tomorrow with Polar Radiance. Things I've got to do for tomorrow as well is if you remember, I need to find out what the other person said next to the clerk's room, and I think I was going to go look up what was actually originally said about the kobolds, because I think there was a bit more information. I'll have to double check what I said last week, and then I'll find that out for tomorrow, and then we can progress with Pool of Radiance, because we've done a lot of stuff now, and I think we're probably over halfway. I already know who the boss is. I kind of half ruined that for myself because I kind of saw a little bit of it, but I'm not even going to go into it. But we know at the moment we can't go near the castle because I think we came up against two sets of giants. There was the fire giants and there was the storm giants, and they owned us. Not as badly as the first time we went through, but they were hitting fucking hard. So it's going to be interesting, especially since I've maxed out the cleric and possibly the mage. I think we've got two more levels with the fighters, and we've got 2 or 3 more levels with the thief. But the thief doesn't really hit for much, so I don't know. Maybe I could switch the thief to have a bow and arrow, but I'd have to have a look at the manual to see whether that's possible. So the sling doesn't really do much. I mean, it's done okay for now, but not on the bigger stuff. Anyway, sorry I'm rambling. Right, let's see who is available for raiding. Looks like it could be fun. Heading off to bed too. Yeah, it's fine. Thanks for popping in, Antes, and it was good to see you streaming again anyway. Because I know you've not been streaming for a couple of months. It was noticeable, to be fair. It's like, where's Antaeus gone? But yeah, it was good to see you streaming again. So hopefully see you in another stream soon. Let's see who is on. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go over to see Last Time Lord. Because I know he's been interested in Mados. And also he is playing something on the Dreamcast. Night there, Geeky Chappy. Let me just have a look what he's doing.
Rise of the revolution.
He's tagged his stream. My tags often disappear, so I don't care. Retro English. What's he playing on the Dreamcast? Is that some sort of card game? But it's not. That can't be the Dreamcast.
I can't say it's great. Looks nice. Handles okay.
Oh, it looks like Wacky Races. I've been looking for that on the Dreamcast, and I was wondering whether it was any good. Okay, fair enough. Right, anyway, we'll go and raid Last Time Lord. Knight, thanks for the stream. Thank you very much for popping in there, Twarsky. Right, there we go. So see you all tomorrow. If not, you know my rest of my schedule. Until then, I'll see you later. Bye.
Game's really good.